Morning, how are you? Hey. What's up, buddy? How are you, Douglas? It's cold here today, man. Well, hang on a second, Doug. Let me get these bigger dogs out. Hey, guys, how are you? Hey, Mitchell family. I need to... What happened to your wrench? I don't know how it got taken away. There we go. What's up, guys? How y'all doing this morning? Welcome. It's early. Early morning. I've been up since 5. The puppy decided she wanted to wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I've been up since 5 a.m. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a great live stream. We have a lot in common. The same artists and stuff that we like. You already are, Mitchell family. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I don't know about that, Shell, but I have a lot of music and stuff I love. I grew up with music. Music is a big part of my life. Always has been. I kind of agree with something you said last night. I kind of agree with something you said last night about I wish we could play music in the background during our live streams and stuff. It's the only thing I dislike, because I would love to have it playing. My very first live stream I ever did, I didn't know that. I had it. Oh, Lord, I'm about to choke. I had Adele playing in the background, and I got a. They told me that they took the video off. I couldn't play it, so I took it down. I didn't get a strike or anything. They just said, you can't have music in the background, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I took the video down. I was like, I didn't know. Shoot. You making videos? Yeah, I got to make a few today, Doug, over the weekend. I'm going to try to get a few done. I know. I really wish we could, too, because I love music, and I love to have it playing in the background. I guess it's a copyright thing. I don't know. I guess it's just the way copyright is. I know it is hard when you do it in the car. Because I play my music in the car all the time. So when I'm doing a vlog in the car, I can't play my music. Which kills me, because that's like where I have most of my music is in the car. Or like when I'm sitting on my computer, I do that too. Hold on a minute, y'all. Maybe just ran under my seat and made it go smaller. Thank you, Mitchell family. The puppy had me up at 5 a.m. this morning. Well, I'm up and about. She was ready. You hold concerts in your car? Hey, Stacy, how are you? I do that too. I put on my own concerts. Also, when I'm cleaning the house, I put on videos. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Queen video, I Want to Break Free, when he's vacuuming. Every time I do that, I'm like, I want to break free. I start vacuuming. It's funny. Oh, nothing's wrong with the puppy. She just wanted up at 5 o'clock in the morning. She's right here at my feet. Here she is. Here she is. She wanted up at 5 o'clock in the morning. She wanted to get up and move around and play around and all that good stuff. And so she wanted me out of the bed. And she was hollering because she stays in a little, well, it's not little, it's really big, like a pen. It's not caged in, but it's got a little, like a gate. She stays in a little gate thing at night when I'm at work, and it's really big. It's got a lot of room, and it's right by my bed, and I can reach in and touch her, but that ain't good enough. She was like hollering. She wanted to get out of that thing. She was ready to get up and play around and run around and eat. Oh, the Pointer Sisters. Oh my God. I'm so excited. That's funny. If I do that too. But I do my want to break free. How was everybody this morning? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Saturday before Thanksgiving, man. We're almost there. Decided I'd come on a little early. I usually come on until 9, but I said, well, I'll come on at 8 today. I got a couple things I'm going to do today, I think. But, I'm trying to get this. There we go. Got the handle on my Yeti there. Vacuum jammers. I'm so excited. Well, I'll have to try that one day. Mine is as Queen. I want to break free. I love Queen. I can't wait for the movie to come out next Christmas. I'm going to the movies today, I think. I'm trying to see if I'm going to see that movie, Wonder. Morning, family lovers. How are you? I want to see that movie, Wonder, with Julia Roberts today. I'm reading the book, so I want to go. Well, that's good. It's a great time. I'm waiting for everyone to wake up so I can have quiet coffee time. I know that's right. Hey, my man. How are you? Yes, I'm going to look up the showtimes and maybe go see that. But, of course, I really want to see Justice League, too. I don't want to spend all day in the movie theater because I really want to see both of them equally as bad. Because, I love me some Wonder Woman. So, your Thanksgiving box, what's that? Maybe get that one, sweetie. Baby wants to get on camera. Or she wants what I'm eating. Watch what online? Wonder? I don't have any of the channels and stuff to download that kind of stuff. And I had access one time, and whenever I would, it'd be like people talking and walking in front of the screen and stuff, and I can't watch a movie like that. I'm already distracted enough. I can't be. Hey, Pine Beetle. But I really want to see Wonder because, well, first of all, I love Julia Roberts. Yummy. That sounds good, Mitchell family. Where are you picking it up from? Like the grocery store? But I really want to see that. That's probably what I'm going to go see is Wonder. I mean, I like the Justice League and all, but I'll probably wait a couple weeks for that. Yeah, it's supposed to be good. I got the book yesterday at our school library, so I'm going to check it out and start reading it. But I usually go read the book first and then go see the movie, but I'm probably going to do the opposite of this one. Oh, that's cool. They made it up for you at the grocery store? I want to break free. Wow, that's cool. For A Wrinkle in Time? No, I haven't. I want to see that, though. I have to look that up when I get done on this live stream. I've not seen that yet, James. I'm really wanting to see Wonder today, though. But I probably won't go. I know Thanksgiving's in a few days, and then Christmas is like, what, right behind it, like a month later? Who's in that movie, James? It depends on who's in it. I love me some Julia Roberts. She hasn't really done anything in a while. Miss Roberts hasn't done a film in a while. Is that a book, A Wrinkle in Time? That sounds like a book I read in school, maybe. It sounds like a book I read in school. Oh, yeah. I bet that was Mitchell Family. I think I saw that maybe the first one of that. I'm really funny with horror movies because most of them I think are ridiculously silly. They don't scare me. And like Netflix has all those cheesy ass ones. They drive me nuts. Not Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, Wrinkle in Time. Well, I'm gonna look that up. I love Reese Witherspoon too. She's a good actress. I love her. I like Nicole Kidman too. But I don't even know if Wonder's playing here or not. Let me look it up on my phone. But or what time it starts even. Then we'll go to the early movie. And then I'll probably review it or something on my channel. What's wrong, Oliver? What's wrong, Oliver? It's Oliver. He hollers because I won't hold him. They're all gathered around me because I have food. And they want food, and they're not getting any today because they have their food out there in their bowl. But I think they like my food better. You've seen all three of them now? How many are there? There's a bunch of them things. Oh, I got your email, James. I'll watch it in a minute when I get done with this live stream. I saw there's a new Chucky movie, too. I was like, Lord, how many of these darn Chucky movies are they going to make, y'all? You emailed me the trailer? Cool. All right. I just got it, so I'll watch it. Let me see if they're playing in my town. When does Wrinkle in Time come out? I look like they only playing. I was about to say they only playing 2 movies today. I'm gonna be mad. We got more than 2 movies screens in the theater. Let me see what we're playing. And y'all got any movies y'all really want to see coming out? Justice League is playing there. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, hold up, yo. Murder on the Orient Wonder. Here it is. Okay, cool. It is playing there today. I might have to go see that. Yes, I did. Thank you so much for sending that to me too, Mitchell family. I got it. Oh, I bet Cargo is adorable. Cargo is adorable. My cat has been going out in the backyard, and he's not an outdoor cat. But he says, but he's been going out back, and I told you he was raised by a dog. She passed away last year of cancer. So he's been laying on her grave and going outside and hanging around her grave a lot and stuff like that. So maybe he's just missing his mom. I don't know what's going on, but he's got kind of weird in the last couple days. Yeah, I saw the original Murder on the Orient Express with years ago. I don't even know who was in it. It was a long time ago. It's an old movie from like the 70s or the 80s. I remember that thing. And I remember it. And I saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, they did a remake. So, and I love me some Michelle Pfeiffer. That's a beautiful woman. I had a crush on her when I was in high school. Like, y'all wouldn't believe it. I wrote her a letter once and she wrote me back. And I was so excited. I carried that letter with me like everywhere I went for like forever. That Michelle Pfeiffer had wrote me back when she was in Grease too. Y'all remember her in Grease too? And she wrote me back, and I was like, oh my God, Michelle Pfeiffer. Until I think I probably, like, the paper was about to fall apart because I carried it everywhere. And I made a photocopy of it and had a photocopy of it. So Michelle Pfeiffer, I could show everybody. Yeah, she wrote me back. It was cool. I wrote the whole cast. This is so teenage. I wrote the whole cast of Grease 2, all of them that I could find. And I sent it to care of Paramount Studios. And many of them wrote me back, and they sent me like pictures, and it was really nice. I had most of the cast autographs, so I sent them self-addressed like a stamp and said, if you got time, send me an autographed picture. And they did. I think I had about most everybody from the movie. Had all the pink ladies and I think all the T-Birds, like the main characters, except like maybe one, but I don't remember off the top of my head who it was that didn't send it to me. But yeah, it was kind of cool. And I had a little scrapbook. I'm a big movie fan. I always have been. And when I was a kid, a teenager, like a young kid, a teenager, I would just write to celebrities. I have a letter, like I wrote Dolly Parton, and I got a letter back from her, and I wrote to, just so many people. Yeah, I wrote the whole cast of Grease 2 one day, and I sent them all letters and told them how fabulous they were, and they just a lot of them wrote me back and sent me autographed pictures of them. It was really neat. Yeah. And I was just so excited about it. Like, oh my God, I got a letter from all these people. When Michelle Pfeiffer wrote me all, I was like, oh my God, Michelle Pfeiffer. I was so excited because I was like in love with her. So I've always loved Michelle Pfeiffer. She's like one of my favorite actresses. And she's still she's breathtakingly beautiful. She's just absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And she's still beautiful. And she don't do a whole lot of movies that much anymore. So, but she does. I always know that she picks really good stuff. So I know that Murder on the Orient Express is going to be really good because she doesn't do, she's so choosy in the kind of roles that she plays now. I know she's married to some. Yeah, she's gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous. It's like Jessica Lange. Jessica Lange to me is just as beautiful now as she was when she was like in her 20s. She's beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah. But I have a lot of favorite actors and actresses, but Michelle Pfeiffer is definitely one of my favorites. And I just always think about when she wrote me that letter and the joy it brought me when I got that letter from Michelle Pfeiffer. I mean, I showed it all my teachers. I took it to church. I took it everywhere. I was so proud of my letter from Michelle Pfeiffer. I couldn't stand it. My friends are like, really? Seriously? Why are you so proud? But it was from Michelle Pfeiffer. And I think deep down they were a little jealous, because Michelle Pfeiffer wrote me, but I didn't care. I was excited. She wrote me like maybe 2 letters, maybe. Oh my gosh, where did you see Jessica Lange? I would have died. She's so beautiful too. She's another great actress. I miss her tremendously on American Horror Story. To be honest, the last 2 seasons sucked without her. I wish she'd come back. Like, I wish he would do whatever it would take to get her back on that show because she was so good on that show. I love her in The Feud. And I think Jessica Lange, I think she's like almost 70 maybe. She just still looks so good. But I always think of her as in the King Kong movie. When I was a kid, she was in the second King Kong. There's been like 3 or 4 King Kongs. There was one like old black and white one with Fay Wray. My daughter sang in the Rhode Island film, and her granddaughter also sang. They had a performance. Wow, that is neat. That is a cool story. Wow, I would have at least said, hello, Michelle Pfeiffer. My mom used to pick on me before she passed away that if there was a celebrity within 10 feet of me, I was going to meet them. And that's true. I will find a way to meet them. I will. I will find a way to meet them. I've met a lot. I've been very lucky in some of the celebrities I've had the pleasure of either meeting or getting a letter back from or something like that. It's just crazy. My friends they call me a celebrity magnet. And when it was over, she came walking up the road, and I was standing in front of her, and it hit me who it was, and I froze and just smiled like a dork. Oh, well, she probably appreciated the smile anyway. She probably did. She probably, did she smile back at least? I mean, she probably enjoyed the smile. But I would have been like, oh my God, Jessica Lange, I love you. Not quite that freaky, but because, you got to remain calm till you actually meet them, and like your heart's pounding out your chest and stuff. Like, oh my God, it's her. But, they're normal people. I mean, but there's still some in my book that, like, if I met, I probably would, like, drop dead right there and probably start, like, just freaking out to the max, like Dolly Parton. I would just be like, oh, my gosh, I love you, Dolly. She did. She smiled at me because it was clear she knew because she knew I knew who she was. Yep. Yeah. That's awesome. I heard she's really nice, so I don't know. I've never read a bad story about Jessica Lange. People that have worked with her or met her think she's really incredibly nice. So that makes me feel good because some celebrities I read are really nasty people, and I don't like that when I read bad stories about them. It touches my heart when I read really good stories about them. And I've never read anybody say anything ugly about Jessica Lange. I've always heard good things about her. Jug, how's my Fruity Pebble Oreos? I'm going to try to get me some. I just never hardly get in town, but I'm taking my dad Christmas shopping, I think, sometime this week, and I know we're going on Black Friday, and I'm going to try to grab me some Fruity Pebble Oreo cookies when I'm out. I really want to try them. When my roommate gets home today, I'm going to taste that Vegemite stuff that Grant and Colette sent me from Australia. I'm going to do it on a video. I'm excited about that. I won it in the trivia game that they have. It was really good. I shook Henry Winkler's hand when I was in Florida. He is very nice. When they were making Waterboy 1. Oh, really? Awesome. I bet he was really nice. He seems like a nice guy. I heard Adam Sandler's pretty cool, too. One of my friends worked for Disney, and he got to meet a lot of celebrities, and he told me about the ones that he met that were nice and not nice and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny. Yeah. But good morning, Jacqueline. I loved one, but I love anything Adam Sandler does. But now I gotta say is I didn't see the Cobbler, but that one he just did on Netflix, only that Sandy Wexler thing, that was not good. I did not like that movie at all. That movie was not my kind of thing. And that one he made where he played his cousin Jack and Jackie or whatever it was, I didn't like that one either. But some of his like Click, I love Click, and I love 50 First Dates. And some of his Big Daddy, I think, yeah, I love Big Daddy and Waterboy because I love Kathy Bates too. You too, Shell. It was good to see you. Come back when you get back. I'll be on for a little while. Um, I usually live stream for about an hour or two on Saturday morning. So you have a great day, sweetheart. Oh, that thing I ate was so good. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. How are you this morning, Jacqueline? Stacy, how are you? Got my candle going in here, my pumpkin candle. I love it. Love the smell of it. Spending the week cleaning my house, getting it ready for the holidays. I'm gonna get my studio behind y'all see behind me. I'm gonna get it done up and everything. But yeah, Doug, you were the first one in here this morning. You beat Karate Joe. He's usually the first one to hop in my chats when I turn them on. Must not be up yet. Okay, how are you, Dave? I'm glad you're doing okay, Jacqueline. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta let Big Mama out here. She's got to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna let her outside. I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Be right back. I'm gonna get me a refill too. Come on, baby. Come on, Big Mama. Come on, baby. Come on, Big Mama. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Big Mama will need to come back in shortly, but I'll let her back in when she comes back. Douglas, what kind of videos you making? I'm gonna try to look during the holidays and all that. I'm gonna try to look at better women. Oh dear gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Papa. Tell me, Puppy, I scared her. I'm sorry, I scared her, baby girl. I scared her. I scared her. I scared the chair. I scared her. It's okay, baby girl. It's okay. Grandpa's here. I'm trying to look at better webcams because this one I got won't let me pause videos. Makes me mad. I scared her, y'all. Oh, that's very sweet, Jacqueline. You okay, baby girl? It's okay. Grandpa's here. He didn't mean to scare you. I moved the chair back and she was sleeping by it, and it scared her. It's okay, little girl. Look at her, Douglas and Jacqueline. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? She's so cute. I love her. I love her so much. I love her to death. She is rotten. Let me go let my babies back in. That's nice of you to send her some coloring books. You send her some of those. Oh, shout out makeup and baking videos. I'll be right back, guys. Let it out. Nope. Oh, come on, Jason. All right. Lord, scare me, my baby. Hi, Miss Waffles. Miss Waffles. Y'all, she's rotten. She is beyond rotten. I was going to try to find her a home. I really was, but I just don't know if I can part with that little baby. I've given her so much time and invested so much time in her because she was rejected twice. She's a sweet, amazing dog, but wasn't she was rejected for like a horrible reason? Just the people, they found out last minute they couldn't get her or whatever. So it's just been like, she's so cute and I'm so attached to her, but I really don't need another dog, but I don't know. I'm going to keep her for now. And if I find somebody that really, I think would take good care of her, she's pretty attached to me, but she got me wrapped right here. I'm at 5 o'clock this morning. She's howling to get out of her cage. And, she wants to sleep in the bed with me, but she's so tiny. I'm afraid like I'll roll over on her or whatever. Because my other dog, Gypsy, and her mom and Waffle's mama sleep with me. And Oliver, my mama's dog, when my mom died, I told y'all I inherited her Chihuahua. And I may have to take him back to my daddy because he's really missing home a lot. Oh, your mom? You helped your mom make a YouTube channel, Douglas? That is awesome. I'll have to subscribe to your mom. That's awesome, Douglas. You're painting a shelf? Cool. See, that's what I said. Like on my phone, I can pause videos, but like when my video camera that I have now, I bought it. It's a Logitech C270. It won't let me pause videos. So like if I stop it, I stop it. So I don't know why it won't let me pause videos. So I'm trying to get one that actually has a pause feature. Yeah, I want to definitely sub to her, Doug. Definitely. Definitely. Good morning, Lois Ann. How are you? I am just sitting here chilling this morning. Probably going to go into town in a little while. Probably shouldn't, but I want to. I'm trying not to spend too much money because I'm trying to save a little bit of money. Not that I have a lot, but I'm trying to save a little bit for Black Friday because they got some movies I want to get for Black Friday. And my dad's he's gotten really into that Game of Thrones, it is called or something. And I bought him season 4 for his birthday last week. Hey, Tracy, how are you? And so I'm hoping that I noticed on Black Friday, either at Target or Walmart, they got those series for like $10 or something, like Gotham, which I got to get season 3 for Gotham because I love me some Gotham. So there's a couple of them that I want to get, but I'm gonna see if they got any Game of Thrones for my dad because if they do, I'm gonna get as many of them as I can for him for Christmas because he's really gotten into that show. That's called the Outlander or something like that. And my little brother bought him season 3. And he's like, I'm watching it really slow because it's gonna end and I'm not gonna have season 4. So I bought him 4 for his birthday. So hopefully I can find, I don't know how many seasons of Game of Thrones there are. I'm gonna have to look it up before I go shopping so I know how many there are. So I can make sure I can try to get him. I'm gonna try to get him the whole rest of the series that's out now, so he has something to watch. I connected him to my Netflix, so he's able to watch movies and stuff on Netflix. And I bought him one of those Roku's, like I have, and he loves that thing. He's always watching it. One day he said, "I think I've watched everything on Netflix. I'll have to get something new now." So he watches a lot on that, but he's really enjoying that. And that's good. I like to see my dad have that kind of joy. I got a lot of love for my movies and TV shows from my dad. He's a big TV addict. Like he always has the TV playing even when he's eating dinner. It used to drive my mother crazy. She didn't like that, like watching TV or having your cell phones or whatever. I've never seen Game of Thrones. I was telling my dad, and he's like, "Well, you need to borrow season 1 and season 2." So I'm going to probably do that, watch it eventually, maybe over the summer or something when I got time, or maybe over Christmas break. I got like 2 weeks for Christmas break. I might can watch Game of Thrones. Today, I'm going to hopefully go see that movie Wonder. I'm talking about it either today or tomorrow, going to see it. And then I'm going to probably watch Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, the one that had Andrew Garfield in it, because I just watched 1. And then I'm going to watch the new Spider-Man Homecoming. My roommate bought it, and he's letting me borrow it, so I'm going to watch that today, too. So that's going to be fun. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do today. But I'm motivated enough, I guess, to go to the movies, but at the same time, I could go and do other things, too. But I might see if my dad wants to go. I don't know if he'd want to go see Wonder though. He might would rather see the Justice League. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. But if he wants to go, I'll take him to the movies. I enjoy spending time with my dad. Um, he's having a rough time right now. Yeah, it's our first holiday without my mom and stuff. So, but he's doing okay. It sounds like a busy day, Jacqueline. Now, whether or not I do it is another story. Because, girl, sometimes I mean, I don't know. I could just sometimes it just thinks, oh, it's chilly out. I could lay here and watch movies at my house and not be bothered, and stuff like that. So that sounds better. And I know starting this weekend, I'm gonna try to get my room in order this week. Behind me where that shelf is, I'm gonna try to get those plants and put those um, different places. So welcome back, Mitchell family. So I can get I'm gonna try to put a little. I'm trying to find a little tree to put up and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get a little decorated up for the holidays in here, so my room looks a little more Christmas festive whenever I come in here. But that's kind of my goal for the whole day. Whether or not it works, we'll see, but we'll see. So I'm gonna try to do a tree and some other stuff. Oh, that's awesome, Jacqueline. That your aunt's coming to visit you. Where's she coming from? I don't know. Just having my camera just gets funky. Yes, I do too, Tracy. So bad. And I was just telling my, I don't know if you're in here. I'm reading the book. Oh, your best friend's leaving tomorrow for Newfoundland. You said they're moving there permanently, right? Hey, Tracy, I got the book Wonder from the school library yesterday, and I was going to read it first, but I think I'm going to give up. Hey, Seth, how are you, my friend? I love the smell of this candle. So good. I'm going to go by Dollar General today. They got some new Christmas scents out, and they had some good ones actually, like marshmallow and different scents that I like. No pine. I learned that from Seth last night. No good pine ones. We will be here a few more minutes. We got to go out. Okay. The book looks good. I don't think it's a true story, though. I thought it was, but the book, I don't think it's a true story. But I think it's based on us different kids of the time. Because we had our book fair at school this week, and I was looking, and there's another book um, about a little boy like that, and the book is actually called Ugly, which I was like, oh, a terrible title, but it's about him, and I think it's kind of loosely based on him and a few other kids that actually have the disease that the little boy has in Wonder. So that's cool, but I definitely know it's going to be good. I mean, Julia Roberts is a phenomenal actress, and Luke Wilson is a great actor too. So I think it's going to be really good. It's probably going to make me get a little teary-eyed because I am one of those guys that if I see something, I will get emotional. Like Hachi, I watched that not too long ago about a little dog, and I thought I was just, oh my gosh, animal movies kill me anyway. I mean, anything about an animal just takes me through it and back. But um, I really I was like, oh my Lord, 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 Lord. Yeah. Oh, your aunt wants to be there for you. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for you, honey. But one good thing about it is there's still email and there's still a lot of good ways to keep in touch with people nowadays. You can either write letters or you can always email. And email, I think, is a good thing because it really helps you keep in touch and you can write right back. And I read, I read The Shack in the book. I read The Shack, and the book was better than the movie. See, I love the film. I just watched it when my best friend was visiting. He had not seen it, and I just watched it the other day again, and I still love that movie. I just think it's one of my favorite films. And I have not read the book, and I've heard that. I also heard the book's hard to read and hard to follow too. So I'm not quite sure. I plan to read the book. It's like I read The Help, and The Help in the book actually, the movie and the book were actually they were very similar. There was a lot of things very similar in the book. There was a couple of things that were left out that I kind of was like, oh, I wish I'd left that in. But I think that's true with any book. I think, they have to change it a little bit for time purposes or whatever, but I enjoyed it. But I'm going to read The Shack. Now, I'm telling you what, I love Octavia Spencer, though. Lord, I love that woman. I think she's brilliant, and I loved that they had cast her as Papa. I thought she did an amazing job. Seth is in the house. What's up, Mr. Seth Ball? Everybody, make sure you sub to everybody. If y'all are not subbed to Seth, make sure y'all do. He is great at getting everybody ready for Christmas. I love you too, Mr. Family. Take care, guys. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you by then. Seth does a lot of crafting videos, and he will bring you the Christmas cheer. Even though I'm the Grinch, he will make y'all, I'd be all Christmassy. I think Seth starts in like July or something, getting ready for Christmas. But he is just a great guy. Make sure y'all sub him. Make sure you sub each other. I like to spread the love around. So if you're not sub to each other, sub to him. And sub to him. Jacqueline makes great videos. The Mitchell family makes great videos. Douglas Fairchild. Douglas does some great cooking videos. One of the nicest people you ever meet. Douglas is very funny. Everybody, make sure you sub. Lois Ann does great videos. Tracy, make sure you sub to everybody. Pass that love around. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. I was telling Seth last night, he went live last night, and I was telling Seth I was the Grinch. And he said that the Grinch's heart grew 2 sizes. And I was going to tell you back, Seth, it wasn't about my heart. I said my shoes are 2 sizes too small. Make a joke, but then I wouldn't let me make the comment. But yeah, Seth is definitely Mr. Christmas. That's what my nickname for him right now. It's he's a great YouTuber. Just a really genuinely good person. But I told him, I said, I'm the Grinch. My little brother used to call me that. You're the Grinch when he was really little. I have an adopted brother. He's 27 years younger than me. And he'd say, you're the Grinch. You the Grinch. He'd say, Grinch. Yeah, when he was like 4 or 5, he'd say, you're the Grinch. And I told him I was going to take him out Grinching one day. And he said, I don't want to go Grinching. I'm going to tell Mama you go Grinching. I guess he thought I was going to steal the Old Town's Christmas or something like he did in the movie. Yep. Everybody sub the Mitchell family? No, Lord, I cannot craft nothing. I am not talented like that. I love watching the channels of the people that do it, and I wish I could, but I'm just not talented like that. I try to even do crafts with my students, and they just turn out bad. I'm just not. I do theater. If you see behind me, I have a lot of, you see Hairspray in Chicago, plays that I directed. I do a lot of live theater. I direct a lot of theater, a lot of plays. That's my strong point. I am not a crafter. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. I love to see the finished products and stuff when people do it, but I respect those that do. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. I watch several channels that craft, and they're amazing at it. And they're adorable, and I watch them do it. And I think, oh my God, that's so simple. I should try that. But then if I ever try it, it just falls apart, and I just I wish I did. I wish I could. It's definitely something I wish I could do, but I don't. And everybody tells me, oh, anybody can craft, but I don't know about that. I don't know if I could. I mean, maybe if somebody sat down beside me and like helped me through it, I might could get through it, but I get impatient, I think, is more of the problem. I'm like, okay, I want this to be done, and the ones that I watch that craft, they're so patient and they're just so gentle, and they're just, they can do it in like the back of their hand. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I try to cut it, and I'm going to cut it, cut it the wrong way. And, it's like, oh, I go, much props to y'all that do it though. Oh, you love plays music? Yeah, I've never seen The Color Purple live. I want to. My theater's doing Sister Act this year, and I'm excited about seeing that. I took my dad to see Peter Pan at the beginning of the year. I don't know. We're doing We might go see the Christmas play we're doing. He says he don't want to go though because he's seen it like 5 million times. He says, I wish they quit doing it. They've done it 5 million times, but it always makes money and people really enjoy the show. So which is they're doing the best Christmas pageant ever again, and it is the 900th time because first time they did it, I played the dad, and I was in my 20s then when I played the father in that. So I'm in my 40s now, so that's how long we've been doing this play. I think we do it like every 2 years or something like that, and it's a massive show, and it's got all these kids. Our theater here did the Christmas Story, the non-musical, a couple of years ago, and I really love that. But I was telling Seth last night they're doing a live version of the Christmas Story with Ralphie on television this year, and it's going to be the musical version, and I'm really excited about that because I've enjoyed those live musicals that they've done over the last couple of years. You know, they did Hairspray, and they did Grease, which Grease was phenomenal, and they did The Wiz, which was amazing. Sound of Music, it was all right. I don't know how to explain it. And Peter Pan that they did was my least favorite. I just couldn't even bear to watch it. They had it one day for $1, and I don't even think it was worth that, so I didn't buy it. But I've enjoyed it. But I read they're doing a ton of live musicals this year. They're going to do Bye Bye Birdie with J-Lo or J-Ho, and they're doing the Christmas Story musical, and they're doing Jesus Christ Superstar live, yes, on Easter Sunday. And they're going to do Rent live, which I'm so excited. And if you look beside, well, you can't see beside me, but I have a Rent poster. I directed Rent a couple of years ago, and that was an amazing experience and one of my favorite shows. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm hoping they either have the girl that used to be the Pussycat Dolls, Nicole, I can never say that chick's last name, but she's beautiful, or Lady Gaga playing Rent. But then I would also love to see Lady Gaga as Mary Magdalene in Jesus Christ Superstar. I think she would be amazing in that. And Gaga really does need to do what play? Which play are you talking about so good? I think Gaga should do some Broadway or do one of these live shows because her voice is killer. She has such a killer voice, and sometimes some of her music doesn't really show off her voice. Where's little girl? Princess Waffles, you okay, girl? She's still sleeping. I'm sleeping, Grandpa. You scared me to death. She was, oh my gosh, I scared her so bad. Bless her little heart. So, I am 45 and still Rudolph. Oh my gosh, girl, me too. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. I'm a big kid. Come on, you're telling me I just got a Jughead hat. I'm getting it cut today. I got a Jughead hat from the Archies. I'm getting it cut today. So these little things come out here. Seamstress is taking them out for me today, and so that they crown out. Girl, please, I'm a big child. I love my favorite claymation one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I watch it every year. I watch The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I love that movie. Love that movie. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I also love The Preacher's Wife. I watch that every year with Whitney Houston. I love me some Whitney. I'll be watching that one. And I hope they show again that Dolly Parton Christmas one. If not, I'm definitely going to pick that up on Black Friday if I find it. The Coat of Many Colors Christmas that they did last year about Dolly Parton's family. But yes, Tracy, I love the Brady Bunch. I love the Archies. I did a whole video about the Archies last week. I'm a big fan of the Archies and Jughead. And my roommate got me the hat for my birthday. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You remember that one? Mickey Rooney was in it. It was so good. It was so good. I loved it. Jacqueline, you still with me, baby? Let me see who's still in here. Just try. Oh, everybody's gone. Tracy looks like she's doing out now. Guess I'm bored, everybody. You love them all? Me too. Me too, Jacqueline. Those were good. Another one I really love that my mom and I loved together was Nestor, the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but if you have not, it is so good. And of course, Charlie Brown Christmas. I actually saw you could buy a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and I thought about buying it and putting it up here for my studio. I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere around here and give you a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I watch some. Yeah, I wish I had more time. I try to catch them when they come on. Was showing so many video, not it was the Hallmark or Lifetime channel, shows so many Christmas movies, and they have some really good ones. I'm really excited about it. Seeing it. It's gonna be fun. I subbed you too, Tracy. We got you, girl. What's wrong, big girl? Go sleep. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm hoping today. I rewatch movies 4 or 5 times. Everyone around me says again. You know, Jacqueline, I try that sometimes, and I can do it. I have to have a long span between them. Like, I love The Help, and I just watched it again recently. You're welcome, sweetheart. I just watched it again recently, and it was really, really, really good to see it. But I have to wait. Like, I can't watch it. Like, I have to watch it. It's got to be a while. Like, a while in between it before I watch it. Like, I'll see it at the theater. Like, I'll probably go see Wonder today. And if I go to the movies and see it, I'll watch it. And when it comes on DVD, I'll buy it. And I'll either watch it right away then, or I'll wait a while and watch it again, depending on when it is. But I'm not a big over and over and over person. Movies, certain ones, you know, I can. Grease, I've seen over probably almost 400 times. Hey, good morning, my sweet friend Debbie. Y'all, the blanket Debbie made me is breathtaking. It's so beautiful, Debbie. And I love it. It's right here. Look, Debbie, it's right here. Y'all, look at this beautiful blanket she made me. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, it's so good too. It's so warm. Oh, you're not late, my sweetie. Oh goodness. You're not late, sweetheart. How are you, Debbie? Did you sleep well, Debbie? Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, my dad. I'm worried about my dad a little bit because, hang on a second, guys. I have a problem here. My suitcase fell off. Back. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We're good. My dad is on this pain medication. He and my brother called me last night and he said Dad had fallen again. My dad fell twice since he's on this pain medication, and he's on it for his back. And they gave him this anxiety pill also. And he's been talking like all kinds of crazy stuff. Like he was talking about buying a Christmas present for my grandma who's been passed away for like 15 years and stuff. So I told my brother yesterday when he called me last night, I said, just take him off of them, wean him off of them, because he's been taking a lot of them because he says he's in so much pain. And we're going to call his doctor on Monday and figure it out because he never started falling as much as he's fallen in the last couple of days since he started taking this medication. So it's just kind of like, I'm like, we got to get him off this stuff. Your cat drove me crazy. I slept good. Princess Waffles decided she was ready to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and wanted to play. And so now she's sleeping and I'm up, but you know, she's worn out now, but she wanted to eat, get up and play and run around. I'm probably going to put her in the car in a little while and take her for a little drive, maybe today or tomorrow. I'm going to take her around town and just, you know, well, she's so little, she just either sits in my lap and just kind of, you know, like looks at me like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? She is a cutie pie, but she is so spoiled. I was telling them she is so spoiled. Y'all, I'm going to show y'all something cool. Douglas, are you still here? Yes, Douglas is here. Douglas, I know you appreciate this. Look at this, y'all. If y'all can see it good. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Can you see it? That is an ice cream cake turkey. It's made like a turkey. Dunkin' Donuts here has a Baskin Robbins in it, and it has a turkey ice cream cake. Is it not cool or what? I was like, I should get that for Thanksgiving. My family told me to bring dessert. I should go by and get me a turkey Thanksgiving cake because I'm not a big turkey eater anyway, but I only eat it on Thanksgiving. But yeah, it looks like an ice cream cake. I'm so excited. I'm going to I was like, wow, that is so cool. Text one of my good friends and see, I haven't seen her in forever, and see if she wants to go to the movies today. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool to have like a turkey ice cream cake? What do you think about that, Doug? Wouldn't that be cool? And our Dunkin' Donuts, one side is a Baskin Robbins and one side is a Dunkin' Donuts, so it's crazy. Um, just crazy good. It's hella good. I'm telling you, so good. But yeah, that would be just the bomb to have an ice cream cake. I think. Tracy, what's your favorite Christmas? What's y'all's favorite Christmas movies? My mama used to watch all of those. Now her and my daddy would watch Christmas movies nonstop. I did spoil waffles. I did. She's bad spoiled too, Debbie, and I can't help it. And I was just telling him earlier, I've been thinking I need to really get rid of her because I don't need another dog. But if I do, I was really careful who I gave my puppies to. I mean, I knew every single person that got one of my puppies is someone I know and I'm friends with, and I'm like, you're my friend, and you'll take puppies, and you'll take care of them, and I've been checking up on them and stuff, and I think I'm driving the people crazy. Like, we got this, Bradley. We got it, Bradley. We got it. We'll take care of them. But I couldn't get her home, and so I'm worried. I want to get her home, but I would miss her a lot. But I'm not gonna just put her out there with anybody, and I'm sure as hell I can let her go to the pound. So I'm like, you know, see what happens. But if it's meant to be, she'll find a home. If not, she'll stay here. I said something to my roommate yesterday, and he's like, "Well, she's she's cute. We got to make sure she don't fall in the wrong hands and stuff like that." So, musical Miracle on 34th Street. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love there was a musical version of that a lot of theaters do. I have to keep Princess. I know I got to keep Waffles. I tell myself that, but Lord, I don't need another dog. Oh my gosh, I don't. But I really love her so very, very, very much. And she has a good home here right now. And it's her home as long as. But after like a couple more weeks, I'll be like, screw it. I'm not getting rid of her because I can't part with her. But we'll see. If it's meant to be, she'll stay where she needs to stay. It's just God's will. He'll put her where she needs to be. I love Miracle on 34th Street too. I love the original version. Um, the black and white version with Natalie Wood. Oh, I love that movie. And I like the remakes too. And the musical is called Here's Love, and it's a lot of community theaters do it. It's probably on YouTube. You can look it up. It's called Here's Love, and it's the musical version of Miracle on 34th Street. Such a good show. Such a good movie. I love that movie. What about It's a Wonderful Life? You ever watch that? Or have you ever seen the black and white version of It's a Wonderful Life? Or have you just seen the remake? So they've done 3 remakes. They did one. They did the black and white. Yeah, the black and white, the original. And then they did another one, I think, like in the 70s with Sebastian Cabot. And then they did another one with Mara Williams and Elizabeth Wilson. Mario. What was it? The little girl I'm talking about was in Miss Doubtfire. That little girl that was in Miss Doubtfire. Yeah, the original's my favorite too. I love that one. I love the original. It's a Wonderful Life as well. I love that movie. That's such a good movie. I love the original Scrooge too. Christmas Story, or the Christmas Carol, and of course we all love A Christmas Story. Black and white with Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood was the little girl. That's my favorite. Yeah, that's now they've colorized that on some versions I've seen, and I don't mind it color either because to me it didn't really change the story to colorize it with the computer. My dad, when they first started doing that, was a purist. He's like, "Oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't do that." But I don't mind it so much. I mean, black and white movies were made in black and white, I guess, for a reason. But I think it was cheaper to make black and white films back then. But they were made in black and white, and people went and saw them in black and white, so it didn't bother people. But I don't mind if they colorize them. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't change the story to me. The movie's about what a story's about, and I can understand, I guess it compromises the integrity of the film if that's what the director envisioned, and things like that. Like The Wizard of Oz, I read that the reason that the director chose to make The Wizard of Oz in black and white in the beginning was to show how sad and gloomy Dorothy's life was in Kansas, and that was a way to show the sadness and the gloominess of Kansas versus the beauty of this place that she goes to, you know, Oz, and that was the director's choice. So that was kind of cool, you know. I have heard from Shannon did a live the other day. She wasn't feeling well, but I haven't heard from her. I know she works a lot on the weekends, Debbie. She works a lot of doubles, but I'll probably text her later and hear from her and find out how she's doing. I was going to give her some time to get up and get moving and get motivated. But I'm sure she's probably just working a lot. And there are things that are just a tradition. They really are. I have certain Christmas movies I like to try to watch before Christmas. Like I have a really good friend, and TBS does a marathon every once in a while. I guess they still do it. It's a Wonderful, not It's Wonderful Life, A Christmas Story. You know, you'll shoot your eye out. That movie. And my dad loves that movie too. And they show it for 24 solid hours, and that's like her Christmas Eve tradition. It starts on Christmas Eve and ends through Christmas. They run it all the way through Christmas Day, and she'll watch it. She'll just leave it on nonstop on her television all through Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That's her tradition, and I love that. I don't know if I could sit through the same movie for 24 hours. I think I would be bored with it after about 2 or 3 showings, but I'd probably watch it and then like wait the next day and watch it again or something, you know. But yeah, they play it for 24 solid hours. They used to. I'm not sure if they still do it, but I know they did for many years. And it's like TBS or one of them channels they play it. Yep, The Christmas Story, which is a very funny movie. It's a hysterical movie. And it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, my dad's favorite Christmas movie. I try to catch it when it's on because it's so funny. Yeah, they do. I think it was like voted some people's most favorite Christmas movie or something. A friend of mine has a big Christmas party every year. Huge Christmas party, and you either have to wear like an ugly Christmas sweater or you have to go as your favorite character, depending on the theme. And the last time it was go as your favorite Christmas character, I went as Ralphie. And my roommate and he went as his little brother, has his little brother, and he had like the park on, held his arms out, and I was Ralphie. I had the red, white, or BB gun. What's up, White Tupac? How are you? I would have to do something. Yeah. Like if I was like cleaning the house or hanging out with friends. I mean, she don't watch it for 24 hours. I'm sure she just has it playing in the background. You're right, Debbie. I would have to definitely do something. You're hungover. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at least you had a great night. Yeah, just as background noise. That would be exactly right, Jacqueline. Yeah, it's kind of like what it is for her. I think I'm sure she watches it once or twice, but I think it's just more background noise. Like my family, we don't have a whole lot of traditions. We used to go to my uncle's house Christmas Eve, but we're not doing that anymore. But we really don't have a whole lot of Christmas traditions. Like, well, Christmas Eve, I'll go see my dad and stuff, and we might hang out for a little while, and then that's pretty much it. We get up, do our Christmas thing, and then we just kind of go from there. We're not even doing Christmas till like 11 o'clock this year, and I'll probably do a live stream or something by Christmas night or sometime Christmas Day throughout the day. My friend works at Target. She just texted me and said they're going to have Sam Smith's new CD on sale for Black Friday. I'm so excited. I want to get that. So, yeah, that's kind of where it is, Hey, Shell, welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking about our favorite Christmas movies and stuff. Or, like, stuff we love. You were too drunk to stream? Lord, man. I don't stream live as much as I used to. I used to do a lot of live streaming on the weekends. But now I try to do Saturday morning, and I'll probably do one tomorrow night. And I used to do it during the week, but now I'm off, Wednesday. I'm probably going to do one Thanksgiving, either during the day or at night. I might do both. I know I'll definitely be on and off Thanksgiving Day because I'm going to decorate up my studio and stuff like that. You love Christmas movies? I'm the Grinch. But I enjoy the good warm feeling. Did y'all see that one last year on TV that Dolly Parton did about her family at Christmas time? That was such a good movie. It was like, she did that movie called The Coat of Many Colors. And this was called The Christmas of Many Colors. And it was a really good little movie. It was about Dolly Parton's life. I love Dolly too. Me too. Oh, Cheweenies are cute. Yeah. Cheweenies are adorable. Hang on, guys. I'm 6 months from back. She can't go with me. Oh, that's sad. I haven't seen her in forever. She's like my female best girl here, and she You have a Cheweenie named Stella. Aw, that's so cool. You want 10 of them, Shell? I love you. I love Shell. She's so funny. Shell's a good lady. Oh, you got you and your mama more coffee. That's good. Doug, what you gonna? Doug, you baking? Are you gonna be baking a lot for Christmas? I wish I could do that, Doug. Like last year, they're so sweet too. Oh, cool. Last year, Doug, my best friend, I made all these cookies and I gave them out to people for Christmas. And let me tell you something, they were so good. And I didn't. Everybody's telling me, like, I took some to Dollar General and I took some up the gas station up the street that I always go to every day, and they were like, "You got to make those cookies again," because we made all kinds. We made like my friend made. He saw it on Pinterest, like they were like pretzels, and you cover them in like white chocolate. You melt like these candy kisses, and they had like an M&M in the middle. They look like wreaths. They look like Christmas wreaths, but you use the oh gosh, the M&M, the stripe, the candy kisses that have the stripes in them. You use those. You melt them down. And you put M&M in the middle, and it looks like a wreath. And we made salted caramel cookies. Those everybody loved those. And we made some like little Christmas cookies that we decorated with like icing and stuff, and made just trays of these things and took them to people for Christmas. And everybody just loved them. They just thought they were wonderful. So I might do that for Christmas, like for the school and stuff. Just bake a bunch of cookies and take them in the office and put them out there for everybody to have. And just that way I've got something for everybody for Christmas at school. And then I'll probably do like, I don't even know yet what I'm going to do for everybody else, but I need to say my friend did most of the making. I did most of the watching. I did help ice them, but I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. I just oh y'all, guess what? I was just finding out from this. There's a new ice park they put in here. It's going to be, I love peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kisses on it. Yum yum. The ice park is here, and it's got like this giant ice slide, and it's got ice skating, and I want to try to go to this thing. I don't know about ice skating because I'll probably break my leg because I can't even rollerblade. But I'm gonna go to this ice park. I think it'd be cool. It's got a slide. It's all this whole ice world. It looks pretty cool. We're having a dog Christmas cookie baking contest at my house in a few weeks for a rescue benefit. Oh, awesome! See, that's cool. That is awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this store today and get some blankets and stuff at Walmart and donate them to the animal shelter for Christmas and stuff for the dogs because it gets cold and those poor babies need blankets, and they already have rough enough lives there. So I'm going to get them and donate them to the shelter. I'm going to get a couple blankets when I go out on Black Friday. Just little ones. The wrapped up ones. Dollar General has them. I'm going to get a few of those. Oh no, I don't like winter sports. Snow hates me. It never snows here. We never get snow. It's rare. It is so rare if we get snow. Um, it's very, very, very rare. So I don't worry about that. But that's why we're all excited about the ice park because it's something we don't have here. You know, we had a huge ice storm a few years ago that knocked out everybody's power for like weeks at a time. I know I love Shell Stream last night. It was so much fun. I had a great time in there. I did. It was so much fun. I got to see her live. It was neat. I've been trying to visit. We never get snow in Louisiana. Yeah, we never get it here either, ever. Well, we do, but it's just rare. And if it does, it's usually a day or so. But it's like a day and it's gone. It's not a long term thing because this whole town like shuts down. Like schools are closed, businesses are closed, people don't know how to drive. You know, they're buying all the bread and milk in town, sold out of everything. It's just crazy when it snows here because we don't get, you know. Where do you live, Shell? We get a lot of ice. We'll get ice storms, but it's, I mean, we don't even hardly get any snow at all, like none, zero, zilch. Sorry, I dropped something on the floor. It's probably every 2 or 3 years we'll get snow. I was just saying this yesterday. We were talking about it at school. It's not even, wasn't even cold this summer. I want just enough for snow. Rhode Island. Yeah, I bet you get a lot there. Exactly, Doug. Doug lives in North Carolina. He knows. Doesn't snow a lot around here. But it wasn't even cold enough last winter that I never wore anything above like my hoodie, and I have my little, like my beanie cap, like my jughead hat that I wear, and I have a pair of gloves that I keep in my car, and I'm getting another pair today for my house. But I mean, I think I have bus duty in the mornings, so I think I only wore them then. I think I probably wore them like maybe 3 times. Doesn't snow in Mobile, Alabama either. Oh, really? I just think winters aren't as cold as they used to be. I don't understand why, but they're not. They're just not as cold. Like, and the weirdest thing about here is like yesterday, it was freezing in the morning when I went to go to work. It was just absolutely freezing. And then when I got off work, it was like 80 degrees. It was like ridiculous. I'm like, no wonder everybody's staying so sick. And like 2 years ago on Christmas Day, I'm in flip flops and shorts and a tank top because it's so hot. I mean, I'm not a big cold weather fan, but I just wish our weather would be consistent. Like it'll be through October, November, December. It'll be like, I mean, I'm telling you, it could be 70, 80 degrees on Christmas Day sometimes. I have the year I'm talking about, it was about 3 years ago. I had some friends and they took their Christmas card photos for the next year from inside their swimming pool. It was warm enough to go swimming on Christmas Day. It was ridiculous. So I don't think it's Christmas or Thanksgiving unless it's cold, you know. Yeah, it's like that here too, Debbie. And you see movies and all the families like, it's Christmas and Thanksgiving and there's always snow. And I'm like, I wish. And I've never had a white Christmas. And just once in my life, I've always prayed for one. But I don't know if I'll ever get that. But maybe if I go visit somebody at the holidays or something, I'll get a white Christmas. But I've never had one. It was one here last night. 1 degrees there last night. Oh my God. See, I wouldn't notice. But then seeing it's like if I lived somewhere that snowed all the time, like Ohio and stuff, like my dad grew up in Ohio, so he hates snow, so he's used to it and he knows how to drive it and stuff like that. And I think if I moved somewhere that had a lot of snow, I don't know how I'd handle it. We get a hot Christmas. We do. We get one here too. And it's really crazy. It's just absolutely weird. But yeah, but like snow, I would like to maybe like stay somewhere that's just for a while. Like I went to New York City a couple of years ago to visit a friend of mine, and I think it was in January, March, and it was freezing and it was snowing. And I mean, I spent the whole time like had never walked because New York City, you walk everywhere. So I hadn't really like walked in snow that much. It was making the first day my feet froze, and my friend's like, we need to go get you some more socks and you're gonna have to change your socks. And so throughout the day, like I'd have to go into places and like take my wet socks off and change into a pair of dry socks. And it was just slushy. And I told this story a while back, but I don't know if you heard it, but I bought this huge, like when I got there, this huge like winter parka thing. It was huge. I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks. And I bought it because it was so cold and my little jacket. So I was like, okay, my little South Carolina jacket ain't cutting it. And it was the warmest jacket ever. And when I was leaving that day, I was getting on the bus to go to the airport, the bus, the shuttle bus takes you to the airport. I noticed this homeless guy, and he was huddled up in a corner. He didn't have anything on. So I looked at him and I said, "Here you go." And he kind of backed up for a minute. And I said, "You can have this." And I took the park off and I hung it on the gate. He was like beside a gate, and I hung it beside him on the gate. And I said, "It's all yours, man. May it keep you warm. God bless you." And I had put the gloves in the pocket and everything because I had bought some gloves on the street. And because I'm bad about gloves, I will lose gloves terribly. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I left it on the street with him because I would never wear anything that heavy. My friend is like, "I can't believe you did that." And I said, "Hey, he'll get a lot more use out of that jacket than I ever will. Trust me, it's a snow jacket. It's not going to snow here." And when the bus was pulling away, I saw the guy getting it and putting it off and putting it on his body. So I was very relieved. It was some good money that I had spent on that. And I know that at least it kept him warm through the winter. He had gloves in the pocket. But I lose gloves all the time. All the time. I keep a pair in my car, and I was looking yesterday, and I can't find them. They've been in my car forever, and I have two pairs. So I'm going to Bear Street, Dollar General. I will pay like $5 or $3 or $4 or $5 for a pair of gloves because I know I'm going to lose them in a couple of weeks. Well, thank you. That's true. Sir. Well, I mean, I can't say somebody homeless, but I knew that I was never going to wear this jacket again, and all it would do in my life was sit in my closet and just never be worn again because it's never that cold here that I need it. I mean, I have a Carhartt jacket, and I think I've worn it. My parents got it for me like maybe 3 or 4 years ago for Christmas, and I think I've worn it like 3 times. The other day was the first time I wore it to school, and then by the time I got out of school, it was like 80 degrees, and I was sweating. So it's just like, me too. Me too at Jacqueline, but we are moving to New York. Nuts. I always wanted to go south. Well, come on to South Carolina, baby. You'll never see snow. I love New York. Are you going moving to New York City or New York State? Well, New York State. I mean upstate New York. Sometimes you think New York City and New York State, like New York State, are two different places. Are you moving to the city or somewhere else in New York? Let me rephrase that. I would love for it to snow while Waffles was still a baby though, because I would love to put her in the snow and make a video of her out there because she gets so crazy when she goes outside to the bathroom as it is. Matter of fact, yesterday, Shell, have you seen my new puppy? Have I showed her to you? Yesterday, I had her outside and in the backyard. And, my dogs dig holes out there, and they dug a hole and she fell in it. She's jumped up like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" And every time she tried to get up, she'd fall back in the hole. It's not a deep hole; it's just a little hole. But to her, it's huge because she's so tiny. And Brooklyn, oh, you're going to New York City. I love, love, love New York City. And she just kept looking like, "How am I going to get out of this hole?" But it's not that big of a hole, but I'm sure to her, I mean, she's so little, it probably looked like a gigantic hole to her. And she was so upset. Snow pants are must here. You haven't seen the puppy? Hold on, I'll show it to you. Okay, you so grumpy. Grumpy girl. Sit down, bust that way to it. Here she is, Shell. Here she is, Tracy. I don't know if y'all saw her. This is Princess Waffles. We call her name is Waffles, and we call her Princess Waffles because she's a diva. A diva. And she is my baby girl. I had a litter of puppies, and nobody wanted her, and so I've had her. I've been keeping her, taking care of her, and I'm afraid I've got my heart attached to her, and I'm probably going to end up keeping her, taking her myself. But she's a doll, baby. Here's Waffles for everybody who wants to know. Miss Princess Waffles. You want to tell Princess Waffles too? She has no home, so she's mine now. But her spoiled. Earlier, y'all weren't in here. She was asleep under my chair, and I didn't see her, and I moved the chair, and it scared her to death. And she hollered on this live stream. And she woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning because she wanted to get up and play. She has Grandpa wrapped around her hand. Let me tell you, she is so adorable. But I'm hoping it'll she's so little. Look how little she is, y'all. She's so tiny. She's so tiny. I'm hoping it'll snow while she's here, while she's still little, because I'd love to do a video of her out in the snow. I bet she'd be funny. But she fell in a hole, and her face was so priceless. She was like, "Oh my gosh." And finally, after all the big dogs like walked away from her, she started hollering because like I wasn't going to rescue her from this hole. But Grandpa pulled her out and saved her. I mean, she could have got out. I mean, it's not a deep hole, but she was acting like she had fallen into a well or something. It was hysterical. And my roommate laughs at her because she's so little, but she has this huge howl and bark, and she'll do it. And then she'll jump back startled because it's like she's shocked that this big old voice is coming out of such a little tiny baby. It's hysterical. And we laugh at her all the time because she's so like, what is that noise I'm making? And that's what I heard at 5 o'clock this morning was this dog just whining and barking to get out of her thing she sleeps in. She did not like that at all. And she wants to sleep with me so bad. Every night when I go to bed, she whines and whines and whines until she finally falls asleep. But she's so little, I don't want to put her in my bed. I'm afraid she'll like get crushed or something. So I want to wait till I told her, when you're just a little bit bigger, you can sleep with me. So we're waiting for her to grow just a little bit more for her to get up. But she has this, no, I'm not off work for a week. I'm actually, I have Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I will be live streaming some during those times. I promise I will be live streaming. I thought about put her in my bed. Oh, I did a little bit this morning, but she's so tiny. And I have me, Gypsy, baby, which is Waffle's mama, and Oliver that sleep with me. And I had a big old queen size bed, and I got rid of it and got me a little double bed, just a little tiny single bed. Oh, Tracy, honey, I got animals galore. I am an animals person. And all of my dogs have very unique stories. It's crazy. They really do. They have unique stories. But so I put her in there for a few minutes, but I'm so afraid like I'll roll over on her or one of they will. So I just want to make sure she's safe. So when she's just a little bit bigger, I can do it because, she's so tiny. I have 2 chihuahuas and my cat. In your bed? I said I was never going to sleep with animals, but mine are just like, too bad, scoot over, we're sleeping with you. Tracy, I often say this, my dogs are kind enough to let me live in their house, eat their food, drive their car, work a job for them. Oh, look, somebody's already gave me a thumbs down. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, bud. Yeah, I was always my usual one thumber. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. You guys rock. God, so crazy. Anyway, the cat plays with my hair all night. Oh, that would drive me nuts. That's how she is. Like this morning, I put her in the bed for a minute, and she's like biting my ear, and she's like doing all this stuff. My dog that I was telling you guys about last night, Addison's disease, has Addison's disease while being deaf. He's a mess. He's afraid of everything. He just shakes all the time. It's so sad. Aww. Oh, bless his heart. My friends have a dog that's blind, and it's a very amazing dog. And I have another friend that has one that was born deaf, and he's deaf as well. She's deaf, and she's an amazing dog too. Michelle, I get my one thumbs down all the time too, TPG. I know who it is. She makes sure she never misses a video. I appreciate the view. I know, right? I know who mine are too. It's funny. I know exactly who they are. But it's funny because they don't realize that it doesn't do anything. So it's just crazy. Good morning, Raina. How are you? I got your email, sweetie. Thank you for that. They don't realize that it doesn't do anything but put you in their life, in their recommended videos and stuff, and it doesn't affect anything for you, and you get a view for it. So it's just like, thank you for the view. You just added another one to my collection of views. Thank you. It's going well, Randy. I'm actually enjoying talking to everybody. We're having a really great chat. Just sitting here chilling and chatting, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm talking about maybe going to see that movie Wonder with Julia Roberts today. Guys, make sure you sub to everybody. Make sure you sub to Shell. Make sure you sub to Raina. Make sure you sub to Douglas Fairchild and Debbie Davis and everybody that's in here. Jacqueline. They all got great channels, so make sure you all sub to them. And it don't sting me, honey. It don't bother me. I laugh about it. I always make my jokes about it. I joke with my friends about it and everything. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought right about going to doing it and then reviewing it because I haven't reviewed a movie in the theater yet, so I may do that today. Either today or tomorrow. I definitely want to go though. I love Pretty Woman. That's Julia Roberts. No, I never thought she was that pretty. Actually, I've never thought she was like as beautiful as people like say she is and stuff. But I think she's a hell of an actress. Like she's pretty, don't get me wrong, but she's not stunning. She's got some really weird qualities in her face, you know. But she's a hell of an actress. A hell of an actress. I love her acting. Love Erin Brockovich. I love Steel Magnolias. I love her in Pretty Woman. There was a movie 2 years ago called Dying Young. I love that movie too. So there's a lot of good movies. Yes, her soul makes her beautiful. She's a good actress and she does really good movies. And I think she's going to be really good as this little boy's mama. Yeah, that's what makes her beautiful. She's different looking. Mm-hmm. She's different, a lot different looking. Yeah, she's good. I've enjoyed most every film she's in. I didn't see that one called Eat, Pray, Love. I want to see that. One of my favorites that she's in is My Best Friend's Wedding. I love that movie. She's so funny in that. She's so good in that. I love her. And I remember when she was out, I watched all of her early movies. I was so in love with her. I just thought she was great. Like, I thought she was one of the greatest actors. But I love Erin Brockovich a lot, too. She's just a good actress. So I'm real excited that she's in this movie. Because I don't think she's done anything in a little while. In which movie? In Steel Magnolias? I directed that last year. I have the poster over there. I haven't hung it up yet. But she was really good. And that was actually one of her early roles, like before she was a big star. Was Steel Magnolias. I mentioned I think she's a Pretty Woman, like right after that. Pretty Woman's like what highlighted her into stardom. All right, Tracy. Good to see you, sweetie. Thanks for coming by. And I'll be watching your videos and all that good stuff. And take care of yourself and have a great Saturday and a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you by then, Tracy. I appreciate you coming on by, girl. Steel Magnolias, yeah, you told me that. I remember you saying that it was filmed like right close to you. In Natchitoches, Louisiana. You've been in a couple plays? That's cool. I've been in a lot of plays. I've directed over, I think, right at a little over 200. And I've been in probably about as many. I got to play my dream role a couple of years ago, and that was just amazing. I love that. I loved being able to play a role that I've wanted to play since I was a child. So good to see you, Tracy. I got to play Oscar in The Odd Couple, which was one of my favorite. It was my dream role to play in that. What plays were you in, Raina? Whitney! Hey, girl! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. The role that I played was Oscar in The Odd Couple. I've always wanted to be in The Odd Couple since I was younger. And I had done a skit from it in college. And I was like, I was so excited that I just got this little skit. So when I finally got the part, and I worked so hard to get this part in the theater here, and I had a lot of competition. I was so like nervous I wasn't going to get the part of Oscar. And when I got it, I was just ecstatic. And to play that role was just a dream come true. I had so much fun. It was a great role, and we had a great cast. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was a fun role because I am kind of Oscar in real life, you know. I'm just, it's terrible to say, but I am so that way. Oh my gosh, Whitney, I can't believe you're here. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was seeing a comment you left me, and I was like, where is my Whitney? I haven't seen her in forever. How have you been, sweet girl? Happy Thanksgiving. Hey guys, I don't know if y'all have been to there, but Shoot the Shit has a new channel out called Snacker Sides, and y'all go there at night. They're helping out people for Christmas. They're taking different people each night, and they're getting random donations. TPG, you have to get Chantix with a patch. I know I gotta quit smoking, Shell. TPG, you have to get Chantix with the patch while vaping. You know what? I'll talk about that in 1 second. Go to Shoot the Shit because they're helping families in need with Christmas this year. So if you can donate $1 or whatever, just go and donate to these different families, and they give you their PayPal address, and you can donate to them. Oh, hey, my sweet Jennifer. I'll try to do one during the week, honey. I promise. Um, Shell, actually, that's an interesting story. I did not smoke heavy until I got on Chantix. Chantix made me smoke so incredibly more than I ever have, and they put me on it twice, and it does that every time. It makes me smoke more. And I've smoked a lot more since my mom died, and I said yesterday that I'm going to quit on the first of the year. Once we get through the holidays with my dad, you know, my first year without my mom and my dad without his wife and stuff, I'll be fine and I'll be able to quit smoking. But and you know, my job's been real stressful. I got a vape. I hate it, but I have one. I'm gonna try to go back to that this week too. I may start that back again today. I got to go to the store and get some more um, juice for it. I still got the thing on the floor here. I think this is it. No, maybe this is it. I had bought a vaping thing, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't even know where it is. You know, that's sad. I bought one. I think this is it. This is it. This is the case. Yep, here it is. Yeah, stress makes it incredibly worse. And I smoke so much, and I don't mean to, but I just do. And when I'm sitting on my computer, like last night, I was on my computer most of the day. God, I smoke like a chimney. And my roommate and I were talking about it. I was like, when I'm home and I'm moving around and doing stuff, I don't smoke as much, but I've got to quit. I've really got to quit. It's killing me, literally. But I've got to. But it's just been, you know, a lot of stress with work. And then, you know, my brother passed, and and then I got through that. And then losing my mom, you know. Oh, that's cool, Raina. A Midsummer Night's Dream, you're a fairy. That's cool. I love Our Town. That's a good show. Whitney, I'm so glad you're better and back. Yeah, I got the patch. I got a whole box of the patch down here for free for all the whole month, so I'm going to start using it. I ought to start Monday, but I might start this Monday, but I really thought I'd start after the first year. And kind of like be my goal when I could do videos about my countdown to quitting smoking and stuff like that. But I probably would not be able to live stream for a couple of days because they say it's, you know, the hardest part for me was like, you know, I smoke after I eat, smoke while I'm live streaming. So you got to kind of back up all the things that you want to smoke the most for. So, you know, sitting here, I'm like, okay, you know. But yes, definitely, I want to quit. That is my goal. That is my biggest goal. And I have quit a couple of times, and I've gone about a month. I agree. Um, yeah, how are your babies, Raina? Whitney, I'm so glad you're back, sweetheart. So glad you're back. Hey, cool gamer, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Oh, you are so welcome, Whitney. The puppy's good. I just had her up here. You missed her. I'll show her again in a few minutes when she gets up. Come here, Princess Waffles. She's sleeping. She gave me a dirty look. She's like, Grandpa, stop waking me up. Stop waking me up, Grandpa. I got Need for Speed Payback on the PlayStation Store. Cool. You too, Raina. So good to see you, sweetie. That's neat about you being in a play too. We'll have to talk more about that sometime. And I'll definitely be coming to one of your lives as soon as I can get in there. Now, I'll have a couple of days off during the day, so I'll be able to go to some of the live streams, the people that live stream during the daytime, because I'm always at work, you know. So, did you have a good one, Raina, sweetheart? Oh, I'll show it to you, Whitney. Hold on, baby. I'll show it to you. She's up. She's just giving me dirty looks. Hold on. Give me a look, bro. Give me a sweet girl. Give me a sweet girl. Let's see. Here she is, right here. I'm trying to help her show. Here she is. There her is. She said, "The last time I go on camera, Grandpa, and I'm tired. I sleepy. Look how sleepy she is. Oh, yeah, she's cute. Yeah, Raina's babies are adorable. I love watching them too. She's so sweet. Raina's a good person. She's a sweetheart. So is Shell. I really enjoyed talking to Shell last night. Shell's so fascinating. Princess Waffles, here she is, Whitney. Baby Waffles, there her is. She said, I'm not a YouTuber. And he keeps trying to make me make YouTube videos. No, I'm not one. Yeah, she's a baby. She's my precious angel. She's my precious girl. She's my baby. She's like, all right, Grandpa, put me down. She says, go back my blanket. She's acquired a blanket in my room across the way. I did too. I had such a blast in Shell Stream. It was nice. It was fun. She's such an interesting person. I just really love her. She's so great. I love her. I was nervous on my first one. And I think I get nervous on every one because I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And I don't get a whole lot of people in there anyway. So it's cool. I like having a smaller amount I can talk to. But I was nervous as heck my first one. Hendrix is good. She'll probably pop in a minute if she's up and about. But I saw her in Shell Stream last night. She was there. She's good. She's doing good that I know of. Or with her family and stuff. And it's the holidays, so everybody's with their family and getting ready for Thanksgiving and that kind of stuff. Oh, I miss this Talia. I haven't seen Talia in forever and a day. I really miss her so much. I'm gonna send her a Christmas card. Check on her and make sure she's doing all right so I can check on her because I haven't heard from her. That's kind of my problem. Yeah, it does move fast. It's because like some people, they have very structured chats. They have conversations or whatever, or they have a topic, and I just more go in and talk about mine. Yeah, I have not seen Tell either. I've wrote her, emailed her. She hasn't answered back. I noticed. I don't even think she has her channels down. I think it's down. I think her channel's gone. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to send her a Christmas card and let her know I love her and care about her, and I'm thinking about her, and just hope she's doing all right. To let her know I'm thinking about her for the holidays. But that way, Yeah, I hope she's okay too. I really love her to death, and I miss her. We're really good friends, and I hate that she's not doing it. That's the key to it, Shell, is people just talking back. I've done some live streams, and I'm like, anybody got any questions? And everyone's just it's like this long, dead silence pause for me, and that gets awkward for me. And after a while, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go now. You have a great day. But other than that, it's pretty easy to do. When I first made my first live stream, I thought, should I do a topic and how should I do this? And I just found mine are more natural, just going and talking and getting to people. And thanks, Cool Gamer. I will drop by one of your live streams too. As soon as I can. Now that I'm not, I'll be off for a couple of days. I can come by and see one when you go live during the day. So anyway, but yeah, that's how I did it. I just sat there and started talking to people, and I started meeting people, and people asked me questions, and but I used to live stream all weekend. And I used to do a late night one, and I still may go back to that. I just don't really have a schedule much for my lives, except I've been really working on doing these Saturday morning ones. But, I try to do a morning one because everybody's like, oh, TPG, I would do them at like 10 to, I would do like 10 to 1 or 11 to 1 or whatever. And they're like, oh, they're so late. I never get in there. So then I was doing morning ones, and I'm like, everybody's asleep because the times are so different. I usually do 9 o'clock. Yes, I agree. It makes it easier when people ask you questions. And sometimes, though, they don't have anything to ask you. And so you'd be like, well, what do I talk about? Yeah, it was awesome. I loved your live stream, Shell. It was awesome. You should do more. Just be yourself. Be laid back, kick back, talk about whatever the topic is. And a lot of times people will give you the topic, and just kind of, your viewers will give you the topic, and you just talk about that. Oh, you can't make mods on your iPad? Really? I can't believe that. Yep, it's easy, but Shell, I had a great time in there. I really, really, really did. So I didn't know that. I don't think you can on your phone. I guess you can on your phone. I don't know. I only did one live stream on my phone, and that was my very first one. Yeah, we just spoke about normal things. Exactly. My very first live stream I did on my phone, and in the middle of it, I clicked over onto my webcam because I had bought a webcam, and I've done all my rest of them, except for when I went to Atlanta. I live streamed on my phone. Yeah, I live streamed only when I'm traveling. Like I did a travel with me to Atlanta. I like we went to Atlanta and we did one on the way, me and my roommate, and we did one. I did one like in the hotel, and I did one when I met the. I went to a movie premiere, and I met the actors of it and all that stuff. From my favorite book was turned into a movie, and I went to one of the premieres, the screenings, the premieres in Atlanta, and I live streamed on my phone while I was in Atlanta, and it was awkward. But I am going to try to do some filming of some Christmas videos. My best friend's coming back, and we talked about it. He's going to go with me to some Christmas displays, and I'm either going to do them live or I'm going to film them as a video. I haven't decided which one yet, because the thing about going live is when you go live, like I went and at the flea market last week, and I did my Saturday morning live from the flea market, and people are like, "Why are you filming me?" And they're like looking, and they get kind of offended, and so you got to kind of be careful sometimes. So when I go and do the Christmas lights display, I will do that probably live, but it's hard in like in the flea market stuff. So I didn't want to show anybody because you never know. And so I would just keep it on myself instead of actually what I was looking at and stuff. And I was pretty much stood outside while my friend got a belt. He was getting a belt buckle made. And that was pretty much it. And then we tried to live stream on the way there, and but that's kind of it is complicated on your phone. But I guess I'm just more worried about people, because I've actually tried to film like when I was shopping and stuff, and I've had people say something to me. So like I did one time at Dollar General. I don't even think I ever posted the video, but I asked them. Yes. That's how my roommate is. He says he didn't want to be in it, but he had the best time when we live streamed on the way to Atlanta. Yeah, see, Debbie, you ought to go and do a Christmas video like live there, or like film a video of the Christmas displays. We have a beautiful one here too, and then there's a place called Lights in the South, and I'm going to go there too. Ah, your girlfriend. Now, when are you moving to New York City, Shell? It's hard to rewatch live streams. They are long with videos. You get to watch it. Yeah. Some people watch live streams. They were telling me like while they're doing their housework or whatever, they'll listen to them. And some people will just thumb through them. I'll do that a lot when I'm cleaning my room or whatever. I'll watch live streams. I'll just have them playing and stuff like that. And they're really hard too, because you don't see the comments. Like in a video, you're just making a video. You don't see the comments. So unless the person reads the comments out loud, which some people in the live streams do, I try to. You don't really know exactly what they're talking about. So, it is what it is. But I will never stop making videos. I like making videos a lot more than, I enjoy live streaming because I get to talk to people, and that's fun, and get to answer questions and actually get to see y'all and talk to y'all and see how your day is going. But I just really like making videos too. I do. I love the video making process. So, but they're saying that live streaming is going to be the wave of the future for YouTube, and that's fine if it is. I'll still do it, but we bought a place and she sold her home, but mine isn't going up until April. My daughter's finishing the school year. We're going back and forth. Her family is from there. Oh, okay. But yeah. I'll live stream, but I'm still going to do videos. But eventually, I think most people are going to do live streams. That's where the YouTube seems to be going, is in the live stream direction. Jacqueline, you should go live. You know what? It's not that bad. The first time is your scariest because you don't know what you're going to say. And what I did is I said, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to go live. And one day I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh. And that kind of thing. But you just got to go on there with yourself. just kind of go on there and talk about what you know, what you want to say. Just kind of think about what you want to say. And most people are going to come in and ask you questions. You know, I'll come watch her too. Yeah. And most people are just going to ask you questions and talk to you, and you just got to talk back. It's the first ones are always the scariest. Um, yeah, I think she would be great. Yeah, it's you know I had said, but what I said is I said I'm gonna make a video when I go to 100, and then I got to 100 really quickly. So I noticed one day it said 100, and I said go live on my phone, and all of a sudden it went live, and I was like, oh God, here I am, and all these people started coming in. So I had to figure out how to switch over to a live stream on my computer, and I just kind of went with it, and I started live streaming. Do it, Jacqueline. You do it. Do it. We'll all be there. So let us know when. I used to make videos. You could do one, Jacqueline, where you make a preview, say I'm going live on such and such a date at such and such a time. And I used to, when I would go live every weekend consistently at night, I would make a video like on Wednesday or Thursday and say, hey, don't forget I'm live. You know, set your date. Set your date. Say I'm going live on this day, and then just mention it in your videos, and it'll get people out there interested in watching your live stream and being prepared and excited for your live stream. I think that would be super cool. Definitely. Douglas goes live on, and you know, you go to enough live streams, you see us do it. It's not hard. You know, it's not that hard to do at all. Yeah, just set your date that you're going to do it, and that gives you time to kind of think about what you want to talk about and get your mind where you want it to be for the video, and then just make your video and just, you know, make it and pick your date and go from there and go from there, and that's how you do it, you know. And just set your date and do it, and that's all you got to do, girl. That's the best way to live stream. That's all I can tell you, and just figure it all out from there. Yes, it is, and that's what I was saying to somebody yesterday, is that it is turning into that, and it's sad, Shell, because it was made for people to do vlogs and to do comedy and entertain and people to sing and stuff like that, and it's, you know, share their talents, you know, their crafting abilities and their sewing abilities or whatever their abilities are. And it's sad that it's gotten away from that a lot now. It's so far away from what it started out to being than it ever was before. You know, just it's so far from that. Everything you know, I did videos 5 years ago when I came out, and on YouTube was 5 years ago, and I had a channel called Bradley's World, and there wasn't live streaming, and you know, which live streaming, going into people's live streams does help you meet people. It helps you find subs and stuff like that. It really does, because you meet people and you get to talk, and people will sub to you and stuff. So it was harder to get subs back then, because you know, you had to have content and people had to watch it. So it was really hard to get subs, but live streaming has helped for that. Yeah, well, see, I think that's the way it is too, because they don't pay for so little now. I think it's just, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Um, you know, everybody's got their videos, and they got their content, and everybody does what they're good at on YouTube. And I think that's what it was made for, was just a way to show your talents and your abilities and things like that. So, you know, that is what it is. Yep, I love you too, Shell, and I'll see you soon. Actually, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go, because I got some things I got to get done this morning, and if I stay on here, I will not get anything done. And I really want to try to go see this movie today if I can, because I just haven't been to the movies in a long time. But anyway, I love you guys, and take care of yourselves, and have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll probably be live streaming probably Wednesday night or sometime this week. I'll definitely have videos out, but I'll live stream on Thanksgiving throughout the day or something. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Remember, hating's a disease. Some folks need to get well soon. You guys be good. I love you too, Debbie. I love all of you. Shell, I had such a great time in your live stream. I hope you'll have another one really soon. But anyway, Guys, be good to yourselves and have a great holiday. I love you guys. Peace out.